Good morning, welcome back. I'm Beetlejuice from Reddit's Our Wicked Edge, and today taking a look at a little unique one. This is Vitos, I'm never sure how to pronounce it, Red Label shaving soap. What makes this a little bit different is this is a soft soap. And what do I mean by soft soap is this is just about silly putty for consistency. Now, unlike a cream, which literally is just a thin mix, or a hard soap, which is just like a normal bar of soap, this is far more plastic. Comes in a 1 kilo block, I think, and you just tear a little bit off, and then you can mold it down into your bowl. So it eliminates having to do all sorts of fussy things like getting out a cheese grater to get a hard bar to fit into a bowl, or melting it if it's a non-tallow based. The Red Label has got a almond scent to it, which may or may not be a deal breaker for whoever. I quite enjoy it, and being a tallow soap, its lubrication during the shave is better than a standard glycerin. At least I find. Again, your mileage may vary. Lathers quite nicely, builds very nicely, holds together on the face. Not really prone to collapse like some of the artisan stuff that I've had in the past, or even some of the lower grade stuff. And by the way, tallow is no guarantee of good quality. It's ask and try. I've had, Williams, for example, I believe is tallow based, and I wouldn't exactly call that high quality. As you can tell, this works out very nicely. Of course, again, it's like anything. To quote from The Dirty Dozen, they sure are pretty, General, but can they fight? We'll see. Of course, I'm cheating a little bit because I have used this before. This is my Silver Steel Carbon Magnetic. This very diamond edge. And Silver Steel is a carbon steel that does have a small proportion of actual silver in it. Or so it was claimed. A little bit of science with the show. Steel is basically nothing more than iron and carbon blended, heated, so the impurities are driven out until you have something that's harder and stronger than iron would be itself. Modern steels, and older steels as well, of course, are blends. Some were accidental discoveries. Some are deliberate recipes. Modern steel is a tremendously complex system. And, of course, different types have different properties. A really, really hard steel is really, really hard to sharpen. Holds its edge really well, but the downside is it's exceptionally brittle. An easy to sharpen steel is more malleable and therefore will not hold an edge as long. but is less likely to shatter or chip, depending on the application, will dictate what type of steel that you use. And of course, the harder steel will hold. It will take a sharper edge. Small bleeder there, side wipe should be happy. You know, when I said that that's got a little bit of an almond scent to it, it's not overpowering. Actually, when I first pulled it out, it smelled like artificial cherry to me. But I'm not the greatest for this is what scent is attached to this. It rinses off very clean. It does not leave a lubrication or a moisturizer effect behind it like, say, Mitchell's does. Which, depending on what you're after, definitely factors into your decision. But one thing I do really like about it is the ability to just jam it into the bottom of the bowl. And of course there's the fun aspect of it. It's definitely reminiscent of Silly Putty. Smells better than Silly Putty too. So, you know. And there are just some mornings when starting off your day by ripping something off of something and jamming it into the bottom of a mug and forcing it to obey you just somehow is how I like to start my day. I'd like to finish some days, but that's another story, and that's not for this forum. Anyway, there you go. That was an alum block, by the way, that I just rubbed over my face, and this is a little bit of jojoba oil to finish up. And there you go. Definitely if you get the opportunity, pick it up, give it a try. I definitely enjoy the stuff. Thank you to Leisure Guy again for throwing another sample at me that I could inflict on everybody else by way of a video test drive. And till next time, I'm Beetlejuice. Subscribe to the channel. Check us out on Reddit r/wicked_edge. And come join us. Anyway, till next time, keep them sharp.